Okay, mic check. A bit late starting, folks. I was actually waiting for a delivery that was supposed to be here by 10 and never turned up. And I thought, what are the chances that they'll take that long? Okay. Forgot to put my wrist brace on too. Okay, folks, let's get going. Right, so it's a bit of a boss fight for us. I'm hoping. Okay, do these guys have everything they need? He's got the Guardian pack. Yeah, absolutely Guardian pack for you. Let's go armor piercing for you. Okay, let's do it. So, beer Matt. Hi mate. Hey, you need a beer.
That's it. Where are you, Axis?
You will come to me in time, prisoner.
Show yourself, you fucking coward! I don't like the looks of this. Find cover, now!
The Force is the only thing you understand.
Jesus! Did you see that? Find new cover! We can't handle a direct hit from that thing!
You cannot conceal yourself from the truth.
Put an end to it! Now!
That.
Finish it off!
Diversion.
Set up
There.
a diversion! Get behind that! That's your target!
You even comprehend the forces arrayed against you.
Oh, come on.
Spare yourself. Surrender. Your resistance would be inspiring if it made any difference at all. You cannot win.
Well, that gun works.
Jesus, did you see that? Find new cover! Can't handle a direct hit from that thing! You're still here!
Seal yourself to destroy one of our small
Put an end to it!
ships.
Now!
I will leave you to consider your chances against something of greater potency.
Repeat, can you hear me?
Barnes,
Okay, so Nez. Yeah, take the rocket turret.
The engineer provides heavy firepower by deploying an automated rocket launcher to target long and medium-range enemies.
Can't wait to
Ready
try
for
that.
evac. Now.
Jesus, you're alive. Coming in. Let's get the hell out of this place.
Well done, Carter. You and your team did it.
Yeah, but what did it cost us? They're winning, Doc.
With the transponder you nabbed back there, now we can strike back.
Okay. Nice. Oh, blaster launcher. Didn't find it all that great. And there's the scores for Defi. What did I miss? Yeah, Titan fight.
That tower's still sending people to the other side. If we act quick enough, we can launch a rescue op before... You want to tell me what's going on here?
I asked the lab to devise a test to root out any more infiltrators. We're testing everyone going in or out of the base.
Fine by
Take
me.
them to quarantine.
Too bad about the Silva. Huh, Falk?
Heinrich has isolated one of...
Mosaic's imperative commands. To humans, it's simple noise. But to an outsider...
Early Gatekeeper. Oh, yeah. Oh, do you know what? That didn't even click. Early Gatekeepers.
He's reacting.
That shouldn't be happening.
Higher! I am William
Carter. William.
Carter!
Agent Carter, I'm sorry to be the one to break this to you.
Where's Julia?
While you were away, there was an accident.
What? Bullshit. What accident?
A fire. At your house in Arlington. Julia and Richard.
Unfit for duty. You're drunk, Agent. Go home and sleep it off.
Jules. Buried before I could say goodbye.
This is your third disciplinary hearing, Agent.
Let me go.
You got me, Will.
Let me help them. Let me go. Let me go.
Awake now, are we?
Yeah. He convinced I'm...
Oh, so the results of the last mission, we got 3 promotions.
Human yet?
You're alive, aren't you?
Something like that.
Well, you should be fine. The director left an order to send you to talk
Yeah, I'm
to
here,
him
love.
as soon as you woke up. I wouldn't keep him waiting.
I'm scared, honey. Honey, hello? Can anybody hear me? Anybody? Am I dead? Isn't there supposed to be something? Is someone out there?
That's one hell of a sleepwalker. Oh, wow, you hear that?
Who are you? Honey?
Come to our attention, new audio tone security screens of the first reactions. Yeah, okay, so they blast noise at you, and if you react in a strange way, you're an alien.
No. Help.
So,
Look at that, boys.
situation's over. Big deal.
Okay, so we've probably got a little bit of base story to do. So we're going to do that. Okay, that's where we got to go. You got anything different?
Seen anything interesting in the field?
You know how it is. Rampaging alien hordes, bolts of deadly blue plasma, walking death machines from another world. All in a day's work.
You make it sound like an issue of Captain Thunderbolt.
I don't have to try very hard.
We're done here.
I don't know how anyone could have mistaken you for an alien. They have better senses of humor.
Do you know what? Let's do that last
What
one.
the hell has Falk so paranoid?
You mean more paranoid than usual? Doesn't trust anybody but Weaver. God knows why.
Weaver's always been a good agent. Certainly better than you.
Except I'm not the one getting
Oh, this is Percy.
with the old man, am I?
We're done here.
I don't know how anyone could have mistaken you for an alien. They have better senses of humor.
Dick.
Careful in that firing range. Just got it fixed up again.
Oh, we have a firing range.
You hear about it yourself.
Yeah. The report.
I don't know. Seems like he took the easy way.
Oh, yeah, okay, so...
We can't afford to lose people like that. I'm just saying, maybe he could have lived.
Yeah, the bug. It was terrible.
We'll take Nasington and we'll take one of the lower guys, so...
That ain't living.
Robinson... You can take the laser pistol. I'll take the medical pack. Something with a beard. Don't have one. Okay. I'll take that one for now. And we'll go all white with red trims and red name tag. Okay.
Look, Kraise, we got hostiles. Almost got it down.
Oh, they're actually here. I love it. They literally just throw an alien out the door.
That's a kill.
Okay, loving that.
How are you holding up, Carter?
I've had better days.
Whole human race has had better days.
How are we holding up?
Oh, pretty well, actually. We keep taking in more people, but Barnes has those choppers flying day and night, recovering food and gear from storehouses.
We might make it through this yet.
Oh, well, I still wouldn't bet on us. But we've got a fighting chance. And I hear that's thanks to you.
You're welcome.
Now that you've seen the sleepwalkers, what do you think?
Well, that's worse than I thought. But at least they're safe in the infirmary. But even so... no, never mind.
What's bothering you?
Look, it's not right to mention it, but we're losing a lot of food and water taking care of them. Without them, we'd have another 4 months of supplies.
What else would you recommend?
Well, nothing right now. But if this war turns into a long haul, we'll have to ask ourselves if we can afford to be so merciful.
Yeah, do you know what? It's a legitimate
Your
concern.
buddy Falk nearly had me shot.
Not the first time. Might have been a couple of times he nearly shot me, too.
This isn't a joke.
No, son. No, it's not. It's real goddamn life, and there's a lot more at stake than your ego. So walk it off, And try to remember that he's watching out for our whole species.
But what if he starts abusing his authority?
If that happens, I'll stand right beside you. But just fight one war at a time.
That's everything I need.
All right then. Good luck out there, Carter.
Thanks, mate. Oh, here we go.
We need to talk about that test of yours.
Could I have a word with you? My most sincere apologies for what happened at your screening, William. But as you can see, we have a more pressing matter at the moment. This man is infected.
That's never happened in the base before. Or is this another unexpected side effect of your test, Doc?
Nine. I'm quite sure this is from an outside source. But I need your help to find out where, and to do it without causing a panic.
What is it with all of the XCOM scientists, right? You've got Dr. Tygan, dodgy fucker, right? You've got Varlin in XCOM 1, who is just literally insane. And then you've got this guy, who's the chief science officer, essentially, a fucking Nazi.
This agent's turning into a sleepwalker, and I've seen how that goes. Unless you found a cure, I don't see how you're gonna help.
It's not a cure, but it may be the first step.
Well, what is it?
I have discovered a way to detect sleepwalker infections at an early stage, before the symptoms present. It will let us treat the subjects earlier, or at least get a better understanding of the conversion process.
Another test, Doctor?
Not to fear, William. This time you will be the one performing the test. And quietly, if at all possible.
The last thing we need is an infection scare.
Precisely. Thankfully, the detective will find any infected within a large area. Here, check in operations, engineering, the main lab, the briefing room, and the hangar. That should cover the base.
And if I find any other infected?
Send them to see Dr. Hera. I will meet you there, and perhaps we can help these men.
They'll be letting anybody join.
During the screening, it felt like my head was going to explode.
Yeah, well, actually, I know what that was.
I have no idea. Perhaps it was some resonance from your earlier exposure to the alien artifact. Tell me, how did it feel?
Like someone was inside my skull using a hammer, trying to break free. It was all I could do to stay conscious.
Yes. And you said something, too. Your name? Perhaps your rank as well?
Hell if I know. For a few seconds, it was all just a red haze.
Well, I am glad you are with us again, my friend.
That's a rather heavy word
You
to
said
be
that
using.
Noise during the screening was something from Mosaic. How did you discover that?
Dr. Veer has been examining the device removed from our captive infiltrator. It would appear that this is how they receive commands from their Mosaic network.
So they're radio operated?
Not quite.
Dresner, Dr. Dresner. I need to remember that name.
To a larger command hierarchy.
And you used the command for attack. You couldn't pick something safer, like dance?
Our control is too crude for specific commands. Only general urges. And violence is a very common response, William.
I'll be on my way.
As you say. But if you would like, I have some experiments I could perform on the...
No.
Psi ability. Interesting idea. Maybe. While in battle focus.
You're not looking so good, Agent. Get to the infirmary.
Huh? Why?
Because I bloody told you.
Now.
Who's gonna be the new Bravo team leader?
Couple of dudes over that way. Question is, how do we get there? Shame we can't run. This is literally the fastest it will go.
Heard about your little welcome home party, Carter. Glad to see you're still in one piece.
Me too, mate. Me too. I think it's that dude down there, him.
Through this. Agent, you need to report to the infirmary.
What? But I feel fine.
Don't argue with me. Just report to the infirmary now. What have you got on the drawing board today, Doc?
Oh, the usual. A few weapons you brought in, some subsystems for the Avenger, and a couple of side projects for if, when we rebuild society.
Got any new
weapons?
for the field?
Murphy and I have had a lot of luck with what you've recovered, but it's not exactly easy to hybridize their designs with our own.
Seemed to work well enough for the Avenger.
To be perfectly honest, we couldn't have done that without Dr. Weir's genius. Although, he seems to have some ethical disagreements with munitions development.
How's the Avenger coming?
Slowly, but surely. Dr. Weir's been installing the Vengate, and considering the stresses the Avenger would face, we had to reinforce its hull significantly.
I'm still impressed it can get off the ground at all.
So am I.
Dr. Dresner's omni-propulsion system astounding? In fact, if we could channel its energy into a single target, I suspect we could achieve a kinetic impact equivalent to...
Snap out of it, Doc. One thing at a time. It's a bit early to talk about rebuilding society, but I'm curious to see what you got.
It's nothing much, but, well, I've been examining what little we could recover from the outsider seeds. Imagine if we could replicate them.
That would certainly make it easier to rebuild, all right.
Yes, indeed. Why, America could use them to build refugee shelters, revitalize devastated areas, maybe even expand and colonize into ex-Soviet territory.
I think you're getting a
little ahead of yourself, mate.
Of course, other nations may mistake this for continued alien attack, but the great thing about these seeds is that they could create bunkers and military fortifications, as well as...
Doc.
Oh, sorry.
I've got other business to take care of. Good luck, Doc.
Yes, of course.
I remember there being a dude over here. Yeah, him.
Well, doctors, got yourselves a new toy?
I assure you, the Illyrium coil transfer rifle is no toy.
Coil weapons.
What I mean to say is that we are testing a potential weapon for Mr. Barnes.
Don't we already have access to the outsider's weaponry? Have you improved on it?
There is always room for improvement, Carter. Always a smoother transfer mechanism, or a more advantageous dispersal pattern to search for.
And you've just gotta find it, don't you?
Or die trying.
So to speak.
So to speak.
I don't know. It's gonna be hard to fit that into a holster.
Yes, very funny. But once we test the fundamentals, we can work on the miniaturization.
And it'd still be useful?
Oh yes. By combining our ballistics know-how with the enemy's energy weapons, we are on the cusp of a new horizon in weaponry.
Combining alien technology and our own. Interesting. How does this monstrosity work?
It's very simple, really. Imagine a Tesla coil, only with its voltage focused through a charged Illyrium ballistic delivery system.
In English?
It's a lightning cannon.
I can see how that would be useful.
Do you need any help?
Testing it out?
We were hoping you would ask. Our usual assistant seems to have disappeared again. Not literally disappeared, mind you. No, of course not. That never happens.
You were saying?
Yes, the machinery is in position. Just press the button and stand clear. And try not to disappear.
Total photonic reversal, I think Egon Spengler
yes,
told
I'm sure
it.
You will be a great help. Only appropriate that a field agent be involved. And all that.
If you'd be so kind as to press the button on the device, we can continue testing.
I'm I'm not sure that's gonna be much use in the field, doctors.
Oh dear.
Let me just adjust the discharge levels. Yes, try it again.
That looks more like it.
Quite satisfactory. But I believe we can do better.
Increasing power levels again. Try now.
I'm gonna go.
I think you've still got some problems to iron out, doctors.
Is everyone all right?
Better than all right.
Give me a sec,
Did you
folks.
see the yield? Off the charts.
It's a miracle we weren't killed. Fantastic!
Okay, sorry about that. We're able to intercept fully understand the degree of mosaic communications. We have proven that we can crudely simulate the most basic imperatives with a combination of infrasound and high-frequency tones. One imperative that can be reliably broadcast: primal aggression. I suspect the emotion's simplicity. Oh, right, okay, gotcha. Elites are heavily armed and shielded ground troops. Elites appear to be veterans of many previous outsider conquests. Okay, cool. If we successfully repel this invasion, our alliances will have a lifetime of work studying these fragments to learn about the outsiders' military history. So what is this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, baby's been a bit difficult over the last couple of days. Okay, folks, I think I'm going to have to end the stream for now. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm sorry about the short cutoff, but we'll continue tomorrow. No problem. I've got a very upset baby to deal with. I'll see you guys tomorrow. My name is Commander Kraise, signing off.